There being 85 ayes and 63 nays, SB 2 is passed to engrossment.
Following hours of debate last night, the Texas House approved educational savings accounts, commonly known as school vouchers. In the moments before the vote, District 54's Brad Buckley celebrated the bill's support for Texas parents.
Today, you've had an incredible opportunity to do what's important for Texas, and that's to provide historic funding for your public schools, but also to provide parents another tool in their toolbox to make sure that their kids receive the best education possible. This is a good day for Texas, a good day for Texas families, and I am honored to stand before you for a very long time today.
Those who opposed the bill made a last push before the vote, saying the vouchers will cripple public schools. They encouraged Texans to hold their representatives accountable for not working in the public's interest.
To the people of this state, nothing will change until you do something. This fall, when your children go back to school and you find out that multiple schools are closed, call your state rep. Ask them why they voted for this.
Now, SB 2 is headed back to the Senate so they can consider the changes made by the House. When the Senate approves it, they will send it to the governor for his signature. Both private and public schools in Central Texas are now preparing for this bill to take effect.
6 News reporter Juliana Jackson spoke with school leaders about what this means for Waco families. She joins us now live from Waco.
After decades of debate, the House voted 85 to 63 to approve Senate Bill 2, which would give families up to $20,000 every year per student to use at private schools. I spoke with schools on both sides of this issue. Private schools like Bishop Louis Riker Catholic and Live Oak Classical are already preparing for more interest. Bishop Riker has about 300 students now, but could take up to 450. Dr. Michael Panel there told me he's excited to help families who've never considered private education before. Meanwhile, Midway ISD Superintendent Chris Allen has some concerns. He said supporters call this a parent choice bill, but in reality, the private schools still decide which students they'll accept.
We're just very excited that the legislature has finally moved forward with an opportunity to help those families that are looking for private education and maybe even a faith-based education and find a way to fund that.
The $1 billion that's being invested in an experiment on education known as voucher bills, and that is failing and not working in other states. Money is being diverted to that instead of supporting public schools that we know have a positive track record.
Vouchers can only be used at private schools that have been accredited for at least 2 years. Not at public schools like Midway ISD, which serves 8,800 students across 11 campuses. The bill also is being sent back to the Senate before it'll reach the governor's desk. If it passes, families won't be able to use these vouchers until the 2026 through 2027 school year. In Waco, Juliana Jackson, 6 News.
Yeah, a lot of different opinions about these school vouchers. We'll just have to see what lawmakers decide. Thanks, JJ.